Good morning, Alma. Welcome to your second edition of Lancers in the News.
We're your hosts, Cameron and Olivia.
Let's kick off this news segment with some Alma PSAs.
Seniors, in this final school year, you'll experience a lot of lasts. Your last homecoming, your last rally, your last football game.
Well, guess what? Your last pep week is only weeks away and we need volunteers for our lip sync. If you're seeking the temporary clout, come to today's meeting in room 205 during second break. Seniors, do you want to attend Seton Hall University? Well, on Wednesday, you have a chance to meet a representative from there. Please see Mr. Scott for a hall pass.
Senior Lancers, have you been avoiding your date with Kathy?
Well, avoid no longer because September 9th is the last day to take your senior portraits for the yearbook. If you haven't made your appointment yet, get going and get to it.
Lancers, would you like to be a star?
Then bring your acting talent to this year's drama fall production, Harvey.
Auditions will take place Thursday, September 7th at 3 p.m. in the PAB. Don't bring anything except your tantalizing talent and fabulous faces.
Head to the director, Miss Busser, with any further questions.
If you don't like to be in the spotlight, stage crew for this production is also available to join. You should stop by and sign up on the crew list.
Cameron, speaking of stars, Our Lady Lancers from volleyball have sure been shining the brightest.
Only 13 lucky players made the team this season, with 10 veterans and 2 newcomers. Let's take a look at all the hard work these Alma athletes put in to stay glowing.
With volleyball season right around the corner, I asked the Lady Lancers about their goals and expectations for their upcoming season.
What are some of your personal goals for this season?
I want to be more consistent with hitting and be more of a team leader to everyone.
What can we expect to see from the Lady Lancers this year?
This year we're definitely trying to win league and make it as far as we can in the playoffs.
How do you feel that you guys have improved from last year to this year?
I think that we've improved with a lot of our plays, and individually we all really got skilled, and also we just bonded as a team really well this year.
So last year you guys made it to playoffs. Do you think that you guys can make it again and maybe bring home a win?
Yes, that's definitely for sure, because we all play hard and work hard together as a team.
And what are you most excited about for the upcoming season?
Wow, there's a lot. I think this has been the most successful preseason so far that we've had. We have girls that are great hitters, great defenders, great servers, and they all play a special part on this team. With that said, I think that we've got a lot of things to work on based on individual work, but overall as a team we're working well. We have great goals set for this season, and I think we'll do a really good job this year.
Thank you.
If you want to support these shooting stars, come to their first preseason match Tuesday, September 5th at 5:30 against the Slime St. Paul.
Admission is free and all are welcome.
Alma sure loves its sports.
But it also loves its religion.
Let's take a pilgrimage to our religion announcements.
Hey Lancers!
Lancers find some time between breakfast and school to join campus ministry in praising the Lord on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7:30 Mass in the chapel.
If you've been needing to get something off your chest, Father Bob will continue to be available to you on Wednesdays during lunch in the chapel for confessions.
Students, are you looking for a spiritual upbringing? Then fill out those Senior Kairos and Junior Emmaus applications.
Get your paperwork in ASAP.
You know what, Katina? This campus sure feels like it's had a spiritual revival.
Well, that might be because of our new Almont chaplain, Father John.
Who exactly is this Father John?
Well, Megan, let's find out.
After a year without a campus chaplain, the Almont family now gets to welcome a new face to its faith community, Father John.
This was a surprise to me. The Archbishop said that he wanted me to come to work in a school because he knew I enjoyed working with youth, and so they thought this would be a good school for me to come to. So that's how I ended up here.
It's also not Father John's first time working with the youth. Before Almont, the father was very active in strengthening the youth's faith. So much so that he was one of the pioneers of bringing Life Teen to Southern California.
Life Teen is a movement in the church that started about 30 years ago as a way of trying to bring teens into the church by helping them to fall in love with Jesus, but especially to learn to love Jesus in the Mass and in the sacraments, and then hopefully to grow as disciples.
I actually knew him before he was a priest. I think he probably forgot that, but I did meet him before he was a priest. And so he's just kind of been around in my life, and so when I was praying for a chaplain for here, he kind of came to mind, and so I said a little prayer, and somehow God answered that prayer, so I'm very grateful.
As campus chaplain, the Father's office will always be available to any student who needs a helping hand, any student who wants to further develop their faith, or anyone who just needs someone to talk to. However, his responsibilities don't end there. He's going to be a major aspect and an important factor in helping further develop the faith here at Almont.
I don't want to set too big of an agenda. My biggest goal is to just keep growing in love with the Lord and helping other people meet Him as well. So, abbastanza bene, sì, sì.
Seeing Father John be so active in serving the Almont community makes me also want to serve mine.
Well, you're in luck because I've got some service opportunities for you. Our first adopted grandparent is September 8th. You should see Mr. Kaslak for more details.
Aren't we also hosting a supply drive?
Yes, Megan. During the month of September, we will be collecting school supplies for the struggling Catholic schools in LA. So bring all those helpful supplies to your religion class.
Back to you guys.
Coming to a more serious note, we must join as a community in supporting those suffering from Hurricane Harvey.
As most of you have seen on social media and the press, a recent devastation has hit Houston, Texas.
Friend helping friend and stranger helping stranger. We endure together. We are one family.
Soon, Almont is going to host donations to help the victims of Hurricane Harvey. We ask you to come together as a school community and donate to the cause.
We hope that you can all take a stand to support the cause.
Keep Houston in your prayers. Until next time, students.